Dear students, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Arafat mujeeb from FEI Higher Secondary Nagaon. Today I am with chapter number first. Chapter is about life process. It is 10th class biology. In this chapter, today my topics are concept of photosynthesis and materials required for the process of photosynthesis. Let us discuss today about this topic. What do you mean by the photosynthesis? As the term represents photo means here light. That is, light is a photonic energy. Here photonic energy, and here synthesis means manufacturing. That means in this process something is manufacturing by means of light as a photonic energy, and this process is very common in all green plants, and due to the light they synthesize their own food, they manufacturing their own food material. Then this photosynthesis is anabolic process. It is an anabolic process. Anabolic process क्या होता है? वो प्रोसेस जिसमें किसी चीज की सिंथेसिस होती है फ्रॉम सर्टेन रॉ मटेरियल, सिंपल मटेरियल से एक कॉम्प्लेक्स मटेरियल बनता है. लाजमी बात यहाँ पे है, फोटोसिंथेसिस में कोई चीज बनता है वो भी कॉम्प्लेक्स मटेरियल बनता है फ्रॉम सिंपल मटेरियल से. देयरफॉर इस प्रोसेस को कहा जाता है एनाबॉलिक प्रोसेस. जब भी हम फोटोसिंथेसिस टर्म को डिफाइन करें, ये वो प्रोसेस है, तो उस डिफिनेशन में ही आता है इट इज एन एनाबॉलिक प्रोसेस, जिसमें एक सब्सटेंस की मैन्युफैक्चरिंग होती है, कोई चीज बनता है कि किसी रॉ मटेरियल, सिंपल रॉ मटेरियल से. देयरफॉर इट इज एन एनाबॉलिक प्रोसेस. And in the photosynthesis there is a synthesis of glucose. Glucose बनता है इसमें. Glucose is a carbohydrate, simple carbohydrate, source of energy, and it is synthesized by plants. जो food material बनता है plants में, वो बनता है in the form of glucose. वो इस process में, फोटोसिंथेसिस प्रोसेस में ग्लूकोज सिंथेसिस होता है. और जो एक्सेस ग्लूकोज प्लांट में कभी कभार बनता है वो स्टोर रहता है इन द फॉर्म ऑफ स्टार्च. स्टार्च की सूरत में स्टोर रहता है. वो स्टार्च इज अ कॉम्प्लेक्स टाइप ऑफ कार्बोहाइड्रेट. जैसे कि हमारे बॉडी में एक्सेस ग्लूकोज अगर ब्लड में होता है तो वो एक्सेस ग्लूकोज स्टोर रहता है ग्लाइकोजन में. इसी तरह से इस प्रोसेस से जो ग्लूकोज बनता है, एक्सेस ग्लूकोज प्लांट बॉडी में होता है, तो इन द फॉर्म ऑफ स्टार्च, वो स्टार्च फॉर्म में स्टोर रहता है डिफरेंट पार्ट्स ऑफ plant. That means in the leaves, in the stem, in the root, in the bud, other parts of the plant. By the process of photosynthesis, the plants are known as the autotrophs. They are autotrophs. That means autotrophs are those organisms which synthesize their own food. Because of the photosynthesis, because of this process, these plants are known as autotrophs in a food chain, or simply you call them as producers of food. That means every food chain starts by the producers, or we can say by the autotrophs. In autotrophs or producers, a special process takes place, that is a photosynthesis. And in a food chain they represent themselves at the first trophic level and have capability to use the sun's light directly, as these biotic component in a food chain is directly contact with a biotic component. That means solar energy, radiational energy, solar energy they directly utilize in the formation of glucose to show the process of photosynthesis. If we talk about the what type of reaction, chemical equation or chemical reaction takes place in the photosynthesis, that means plant needs 6 times carbon dioxide here and 12 times it needs here water, 12 times water, 6 times carbon dioxide in the presence of sunlight, as sunlight provide the photonic energy, and they have presence of chlorophyll in their leaves. And because of these materials and need of simple mineral salts, then there is a manufacturing of the glucose, C6H12O6. Glucose is synthesized in the leaves of plants, and there is a formation of byproduct, that is the oxygen molecule. Oxygen here produced in the form of gases that it is releasing by the plants. Therefore, plants also provide oxygen to the animals. Also, there is a 6 times byproduct में बनता है 6 times water. On the basis of the modern assumption of photosynthesis, that means plant takes 6 times carbon dioxide, 12 times water in the presence of sunlight, and because of the chlorophyll in their leaves, they trap the solar energy and convert both the sources in the glucose, C6H12O6, and there is a formation of releasing of oxygen gas as a byproduct is formed in their body, and they need a 6 times water. The process of photosynthesis takes place in the leaves. Leaves are the site. It is a place where the photosynthesis takes place, because the leaves contain the green pigment, green type of chlorophyll in the chloroplast. With the help of these chlorophylls, they trap the solar energy, and converting the solar energy, radiational energy, into the chemical energy, there is a synthesis of glucose. That means glucose contain actually the photonic energy. When there is a bonds in a glucose molecule, then there we can say light energy convert here in the chemical energy in the form of glucose. Here is the releasing of the oxygen molecule, and this oxygen is important for the animal survival. Then what raw materials are required in the process of photosynthesis? I talk about the carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is present in the atmosphere as the amount, or as we can say 0.03% by volume in the presence of atmosphere. Plant take this carbon dioxide through the stomata, and these are the small tiny pores in the dorsal view of the leaf, and they take this gas in the atmosphere. That means for the photosynthesis, plant essentially need this type of raw material, carbon dioxide gas, and they also need the water. They obtain the water in the soil. There is the presence in the soil, moist soil, there is the water, and with the help of roots, plant absorb this water, and water is also an essential component for the process of photosynthesis. And also there should be importantly presence of light, sunlight. Sunlight provides the photonic energy. This is the energy which is trapped by the chlorophyll pigment, and essentially there should be green pigment in the leaves and in the other parts of the plant. With the help of this chlorophyll green pigment, they trap the solar energy and convert the solar energy into the chemical energy in the synthesis of the glucose molecule. And that means this chlorophyll is present in the leaves. And there also should be, if they take the water, and in the water there is the dissolved mineral salt, which is also besides important, chloride ion, sodium ion, magnesium ion. They also help in the mechanism of photosynthesis. Also there should be a soluble mineral salt that is dissolved in water. When the plants take the water with the help of the roots, they also besides take the mineral salts these mineral salts are very essential. आगे आप higher class में पढ़ोगे, when there is a non-cyclic transportation of electron and cyclic transportation of electron in the photosynthesis during the light reaction, there is the synthesis of the ATPs, NADPH, assimilatory powers that is used in the dark reactions. Actually in the dark reaction in photosynthesis, there is a synthesis of the glucose molecule is there. तो आगे इस कॉन्सेप्ट के बाद मैं पढ़ाऊंगा slightly short I will provide a short summary about the mechanism of photosynthesis that completes with light reaction and dark reaction in plant leaf. That means it is all about the concept of photosynthesis की photosynthesis में कैसे main points मैंने discuss किए हैं and what essential raw materials are required in the concept in the process of photosynthesis. Dear students, I hope you understand about the concept of photosynthesis and raw material required essentially for the photosynthesis. As photosynthesis takes place in all green plants, and essentially they should have the green pigments. They are the photosynthetic in nature. All green plants and the microscopic organisms, algae, also show the process of photosynthesis. With the help they manufacture, they synthesize their own food material, hence they are named as autotrophs. I hope you understand about the concept of photosynthesis. Thank you very much.